I want to talk about Rick Perry and marijuana legalization, decriminalization, rather, I should say. Interestingly, someone else wants me to talk about it also. Listen to this voicemail.
Yeah, David, I just wanted to know what your thoughts were on Rick Perry defending states' rights to legalize marijuana. I know this kind of goes against the agenda you guys always push on the show, that all Republicans and conservatives are bad people and they're against this and that, you know, human rights, yada, yada, yada. So I was just wondering what your thoughts were on that. You accuse Fox News daily of distorting the news and hiding facts. So I was just curious if you had any thoughts on this, and I guess that's pretty much it. All right, David Lewis, y'all have a wonderful day in this super cold weather we're getting.
Yeah,
All
okay.
right?
This is the same guy who on late Thursday or sometime on Friday will leave voicemails either directly or indirectly suggesting that we are ignoring certain stories because they don't fit our so-called agenda, ignoring the fact that we do our last show of the week on Thursday and then we don't come back until Monday. I had the Rick Perry story bookmarked. We have never denied that states' rightists from the Republican Party as well as libertarians often are in favor of marijuana decriminalization or legalization. It does not hurt our agenda at all. We know that there are libertarian factions of the Republican Party that often, for different reasons than those on the left, favor similar policies. And as I was already planning on doing, but thank you to the caller for making sure, holding us accountable, Lewis. Rick Perry does support the decriminalization of marijuana. He says states should be able to decide. He says, after 40 years of the war on drugs, I can't change what happened in the past. What I can do as the governor of the second largest state in the nation is to implement policies that start us towards decriminalization and keep people from going to prison and destroying their lives. That's what we've done over the last decade. Of course, they've also put tons of people on death row and executed people, which lots of states don't do, but we're going to put that aside just for now. Yeah, broken clocks are right a couple times a day, typically, Lewis, depending on how broken they are, I guess. And Rick Perry is absolutely nuts on so many issues, thinking of himself almost as some kind of OBGYN expert on women's health and so many other things. But I agree with him that decriminalization, or really ideally something he doesn't seem to want, legalization, are the way forward. I have no interest at all in hiding that fact from our audience.
No. And of course, it's something we would want to talk about because it sounds great. This is Texas we're talking about. So even though this is just decriminalization we're talking about, it's still a big deal. And it's a step in the right direction. Eventually, I believe that we will have legal pot everywhere.
All right. You've heard it from Lewis, ladies and gentlemen, and we will hold him to it, or something like that, I guess.